The news this Christmas night now on BBC One with George Alagaya.
The Queen looks back on a year of trials and tribulations at home and abroad. She calls for tolerance and understanding in her 50th Christmas message. And edging ever closer to Sydney, the worst bushfires for years. Good evening. The Queen has been looking back on a year of trials and disasters, floods and foot and mouth at home, and above all, the terror attacks on America. It was her 50th Christmas message. The Queen called for greater understanding between Britain's communities. We all have something to learn from each other, she said, whatever our faith. Here's our royal correspondent, Nicholas Witchell.
A cold kept the Queen Mother away from Christmas morning service at Sandringham. Princess Margaret was also absent. But the Countess of Wessex was there, continuing her recuperation after the ectopic pregnancy she suffered earlier this month. In her Christmas message, the Queen reflects on a year of trials and disasters, from the devastating impact of foot and mouth to the wanton acts of terror on September the 11th.
The terrorist outrages in the United States last September brought home to us the pain and grief of ordinary people the world over, who find themselves innocently caught up in such evil. During the following days, we struggled to find ways of expressing our horror at what had happened.
At such times of tragedy, the Queen says, it is through faith, irrespective of religion, that many of us are sustained, and from a belief in the values of humanity that we are guided. The year's events, the Queen says, have underlined the importance of communities which are committed to overcoming prejudice, ignorance and fear.